I tell you what, being around the family and they have just 4 kids ripping around, it kind of made me want to have 4 kids.
Yeah.
Kind of made me want to have 4 kids.
4 is sick. 4 would be dope.
Yeah, it's all girls too. Like my heart goes out to Bobby every time. Like they had 2 girls, and I remember being at our wedding, and I'm like, "You guys gonna have a third?" Like I'm like, bro, and he's all in on trying to get a boy, thinking like, "Do I have another one? I really want a boy," and just seeing him get girl and then another girl. Like just you got to put your arms around him.
Yeah, you get 3 girls in a row, you think the logical move is to sew it up, be done. But he went another time. That's what happened to Tony Dews as well.
They might have a 5th.
Really?
Maybe. He says he doesn't want to. I'm like, well, are you snipped? He's like, no. I'm like, you're not. Unless you get snipped, bro, like you're going to have 5.
Right.
But it was fun. It was a fun weekend.
Family Stone, dude. Family Stone. You guys got to watch that movie. You want to see a movie that's going to make you want 1,000 kids? Watch Family Stone.
We getting a third one yet?
I mean, not yet. Love practice. All about it, dude. Get into film. Love practicing. Take an actual game right now. Yeah.
Have you been telling Taylor about the full court press we got going on? Has Matthew what Kyle said?
No.
I'll clip that. Send it.
Yeah, you should, because I didn't even tell her that people were saying you need to have a third. I basically agreed to have a third. She doesn't know that I'm in to have a third.
At Christmas time, I pulled her aside and told her, like, I just want you to know we're going to work on him.
She did tell me that. She did tell me that. If you were more focused on your gingerbread house instead of having that conversation, you might have won.
No, I didn't care about gingerbread houses. But I'm just there to have fun.
Yeah, dude, I gotta do it there. Fuck. I'm stoked. I'm stoked. But also, fuck. It's the diapers for me, boys. And if we're in a safe space, can we just have a safe space for a moment?
Maybe.
Okay. So if it's not gonna be a safe space.
Oh, safe space.
Bro, the diapers. And honestly, you know what? There needs to be a book put out about what dads go through during pregnancy as well. There's a lot of footwork that goes involved. You talk about hey, can you do me a favors? Like, yeah, the post-pregnancy thing is one thing too, but like, dog, you get into that second trimester, really the whole thing. Because the first trimester, they're throwing up the whole time. And it's like, yeah, like you're throwing up. I'm over here handling these kids.
Yeah.
Running around. I'm getting you the water.
You're taking all the projecting.
And this is a safe space. I'm just venting.
Safe space for all the girl dads, for all the dads out there.
Listen, we're not going to judge me, dude. Don't judge me. But like, and if you see this, you're not allowed to judge either, dude. But it's a lot of work for the dads.
Yeah.
Honey, on my stomach all day. It's like we go, spring tour, right? We'll go bing, bang, boom. We're gone 24 hours, hardly any sleep. We're back. I've had such a hard day. Did you? No, I'm kidding. I'm playing into it a little bit, but I mean, bro, it's a lot. It's a lot, and I understand that it's worth it. Trust me, I understand that it's worth it. I know that, my boy, you're in it right now, and I can see it on your face how much it's worth it. But it's a lot, dude. And the breastfeeding thing, like Taylor is such a good mom. She's got them kids on the nip for like 15 months. She got them things just suckling down, dude, uttering her. And it's like the hormone thing, they don't balance out until 9 months after. So you're talking about 9 months of pregnancy, which is really 10 months. That's how they get your ass. It's actually 10 months of pregnancy. Then postpartum, that whole 6 week, the darkest 6 weeks of your life. Then you got to breastfeed for 15 months. Hormones are all over the place. You're firing bullets. I got 2 kids yelling at me. I got a wife who is like, from an emotional maturity standpoint, the greatest, but still having a hard time. And then you have 9 months after that. You're talking, that's like 3 years.
Yeah.
That's like, I think Taylor just got out of being hormonal.
Oh gosh.
Not that way.
Oh no.
No. This is a safe space.
Keep digging. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, it's a safe space. I'm not saying she's like irrational. I'm saying like, because of that time frame, she's just out of it. And Will's 4.
Yeah.
I don't feel safe anymore, dude. You guys are not making me feel safe. The bus is extra quiet.
With us, but maybe the listeners.
No, they understood it's a safe space.
60 million listeners.
You guys think I'm out of pocket?
If your emotional maturity matches hers, I think you guys crush it.
That means we're fucked.
No, what do you mean?
My emotional maturity is not that great.
That's what I'm saying. If you match
hers
it,
is fucking.
That's what I'm saying. If you match it, you crush it.
If I match her emotional maturity,
right. Because you got obviously you got to be able to absorb and
No
You'll
doubt.
take the punches
No
and
doubt.
roll
And
with
we
the
do.
punches.
And we do. But I'm just talking in a safe space right now.
No, I know, but we're trying to talk you into having kids.
And I've already said I'm in. But I'm saying this is where my
So you're
reservations
in.
came
You're
from.
going to have a third.
Yeah, I've already said. I said it last week with Clay.
Just to be clear, you're going to have a third.
Yeah.
Say it.
Well, Will said.
Say, I'm going to have a third.
No, listen, we can't do this.
Yeah, say I'm going to have a third
Now I
kid.
feel like we got to cut everything I just said because I feel like Taylor's going to see this and be like, yo, what the fuck?
This is a good conversation.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, this
No, I don't
is
feel, you guys made me feel unsafe.
No.
You guys
that's
made
what
me
the
feel
pod's
unsafe.
for,
Just let
bro.
my
To
insecurities
talk
come
about
best
it.
of me, man. Damn, I can't believe you guys did that to me, dude.
We're not cutting this.
Don't.
I'd be excited because each of his first two kids, he's gotten to time them right into football season. So now he'll be in it for real.
Yeah, I'm smart.
Yeah. Oh, no
I'm
question.
smart,
Yeah, no doubt.
And like I didn't even know I was being that smart until I think when I had Willow and somebody pulled me aside and was like, yo, you kind of did it right. I'm like, what you mean?
Yeah,
Like,
you
right
listen to
before
the
camp?
coaches, you listen to the players. You're like, yeah, that's the
That's the
math
that's
there.
the move.
That's the method.
Yeah.
If you don't have a third,
Oh God. No.
These fucking, oh, I shaved my head.
and your mustache.
I think if you don't have a third, you have to transition.
Ooh, that could be a fun vlog.
In this climate? You want to transition in this climate right now?
You'll be
If it was
bad
last
famous.
year, I'd be a no-brainer.
Yeah.
We can figure something out. I probably won't transition, but, but we can figure something out. I'll have a third, guys. Okay, I will. Don't tell my wife. Nobody tell my wife.
I just texted her. I said we got him. Here's the voice memo.
This episode never released.
We're not really. Yeah, like no one talk about this episode. We're just gonna surprise Taylor.
Silent download episode.
I do want to just. I know this is a complete insurance policy. My wife's incredible. She's amazing.
You were saying that
At
the whole
pregnancy.
time.
I know, but I feel like
That was never the problem.
the way the air was leaving the building, I was like, holy shit. I just don't want Taylor to be mad.
No,
You know
I
I run
think
my
you're
household.
very
You know
much
I run my
I think
household, man.
every
She's
person
hormonally mature. She won't be mad.
Yeah.
She's hormonally mature.
I think everybody listening out there, we understand the cross that the women have to bear in this whole thing. So it always feels a little slippery when we're trying to talk about our. I'm with you. You know, I try and pioneer the dad stuff all the time. Like, dad lives matter just as much. Like, we need safe spaces to talk as well. So it feels a little uncomfortable. I think that's what you were feeling.
I can't wait like 20 years from now when my kids are like, Dad, why did you decide to have me? And when it's going to be like, we didn't actually decide. It kind of just, you were such a beautiful surprise. And then Will's going to be like, you know, we all obviously didn't want just one kid. We're going to have two. And then my third kid's be like, Dad, why'd you have me? It's like, well, Daddy was bullied by his
Bussin' with the
friends on a
boys.
bus. Was bullied by his friends. Actually, let's go watch the film right now. This is why you were born right here.
I used to do this podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. I quit it.
But it could be a boy. I mean, you kind of answered.
It won't be a boy. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be a boy.
Oh, okay.
My dick, my balls cannot comprehend the idea of having a boy. Like, you know, when you see the videos on, it's like the European mind can't comprehend this, and there's like a dope football scene or whatever. My testicles cannot comprehend Y chromosomes. They can't fucking get it together.
It's a girl dad podcast.
They
It's a
can't
girl
read.
They can't fucking read, dude. Exactly.
It's
Twin boys. That would be
Sick.
funny.
To imagine.
Dude, I went to jiu-jitsu class. I took Willow on Tuesday, and there was a mom there silently grinding by herself. But one of her kids was doing the class with Willow. She had two twin boys that were in the age of like 2 to 3, and she had to get up and leave after like 5 minutes. These little fuckers, and I was smiling the whole time, like, yo, that's beautiful, like, good for you. But these little guys were on the mat, fucking around with each other, throwing each other into the wall, face planting each other. The mom's like, guys, come on. And none of the teachers say anything,
Focus.
but then the mom goes on the mat with the shoes on, and then one of the fucking senseis was like, hey, yelling at the mom, and she had to boogie out of there, go wait in the waiting room. It's kind of beautiful.
You bring up the can't reading. Like, I had a situation where we're driving and Rue wants to pick the song on Spotify. Like, we're like, hey, what song do you want? She's like, I want to pick it. To where she was starting to get herself worked up, and I just had to stop, and I had to just turn around and look at her. I go, Rue, you can't read. You can't. You're not able to scroll and pick the song. Like, what song do you want? But that was we had a good laugh. Rue, sweetheart, you can't read.
Dude, we do this like guided meditation at bedtime.
She's just like, looking at me.
Win can read now. Win's about just as good as me, so she's gone away. But Willow, she can't read, and we do like guided meditations on Spotify. But she does the same thing. She wants to pick it, and she'll like look at one and be like, okay, what about this one? What does that one say? And I'll read it to her, and then she'll go back to look at it. It just adds the time
Yeah.
so much where I'm like, I just want to kind of have me time.
Yeah.
So I'll just tell her, honey, don't worry about what the words say. Which one speaks to you? Which one in your brain are you
Ooh, I
like
that?
what speaks to you to be like, this is going to help me go to sleep?
Yeah.
And that really speeds the process up. That's a nice one. She feels more in touch with herself. We get a nice one going.
You hit it and you start to hear
It's
it
like,
come on. You're like, oh my gosh, this is
Take a
is
deep
it.
breath.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that's a good one.
Yes.
What's
we
this
are
one called?
locked in.
Mermaids in the Underwater World. That's what we had last night. That's the one that spoke to her last night. It was beautiful, dude. Absolutely beautiful. Having kids is great.
Yeah.
Onward.